Hi, welcome or welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time seeing my hands, hi, I'm Erin with Planning Life with Erin, and I'm so excited you decided to check out this video. Thank you so much for being here. And if you're returning, hey, how have you been? All right, guys. So we're in quarter two. We're actually like almost a month into quarter two because today's April 26th, so it's Weston's birthday. Yay, I'm so excited. My back is still broken, but feeling better, and my allergies are kicking my butt. So, at least I think it's my allergies. We're hoping it's my allergies. So I'm trying really hard not to sneeze or cough because not good for our back. But I wanted to come on and just talk about some of the things that are staying the same and some of the things that are changing on my planner lineup. I've talked about this before, and I've like kind of hinted that I was going to be doing a video like this. The whole thing I find that happens, and I wanted to have this quick conversation. So if you are new to planning or you're just venturing into different types of planners and things and you try something out and you don't like it, my thought process is to not force yourself to like it, because then what ends up happening is this nice little cozy hobby that you have that you enjoy thoroughly becomes more difficult, so it doesn't become enjoyable, or it might be something you're avoiding because you don't really particularly like the planner, or it's just not something that's working for you or anything like that. So my theory is try and try again. And if you can find a new purpose for the planner that you were originally intending on using, fantastic. If you can't, then that's okay. Maybe you can gift it to somebody or whatever, or just kind of keep it as like a decoration. I don't know. I know that sounds silly, but I too sit there and I'm on Instagram or I'm following people on YouTube and I see things that I like and I'm like, let me give it a try, or yes, it's going to work out great for me, all the things. So like planner season, when you're getting really excited, it's like, for me, it's like September, where I'm like, okay, I already start thinking about my 2024 lineup. I start kind of starting to reflect on what works, what doesn't work, what's staying, what I think I would like to add or take away or whatever. And I get this great idea, and then I create my planner stack, and then 2024 or the next year happens and I start using them and I'm like, wait a minute. So just to clarify, I know that my word of the year is simplify. That really is more for the things in my life so I can optimize my time for my cozy hobbies and I can have more time to do the things that I truly love, spending time with my family. Planning, I love planning. That's like one of my top cozy hobbies. If you've been around for a little bit, planning and journaling and being creative is number one. Number two is probably, like right now, paint by number, because I'm obsessed with it. My third one is gaming, and then diamond painting and coloring and all those things. Still being creative, just different mediums, different way of getting that creative energy out. So when I say simplify, I mean the things around me, like asking for help instead of feeling like I have to do it all myself. I do a lot. I know that there is usually one primary person that is like the default caretaker or parent. It's mostly me. Joe and I have a partnership in a sense where he does a lot more than some that I know, and that's great. But for the most part, I internalize everything and I feel like it's all me and I got to do it and all that. So Joe and I have talked a lot about it, and he has taken on some things, or not taken on some things, but has rejoined me in things like budgeting. And he's always been good with like the kids. He like does bedtime. He used to do bath time. He would be the guy that got up during the night because he was the night owl and I'm the early bird. So it just really worked well. But so simplifying for me is simplifying everything else so I can have more time for this. So with that being said, I know this looks like a lot, but I have changed some things around. I do have my two staples that probably will never go anywhere. And then I've added in some other obsessions if you've been around for a minute. So we're going to kind of go over let's start with where we were. Let's do that. I'm going to move these off to the side. So this way, if you haven't seen my 2024 lineup, you guys will see it now. If not, you want to go back. I think it was like December I did it. I can link it down below in the description also in case you're curious about that. And also, if you're interested in subscribing to the channel and you are all about stationery and planning and creative things and hobbies and unboxings and stickers and all the things, pens, markers, all of it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you're notified anytime we come out with something new here on the channel. And If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Okay, so if I remember correctly, because it's been a while, it's been 4 months, but or actually more than that, my planner lineup looked pretty similar to this. I did have this budget notebook in here also. So the plan was Hobonichi Cousin. This is my catch-all everyday planner, my journal, where I'm just journaling about my day, like a little bit of memory keeping and things like that. This is like forever. I love this planner. I think it's still my planner piece. I do like Common Planner, the Sterling and Common Planner. However, I like how this has a day-to-day. Like, I know some people feel the pressure to write in it every day. For me, it's kind of like it keeps me accountable, even though I don't write in it. Sometimes, like, I don't feel good or whatever. I give myself that grace where I don't have to write in every day. But I feel like if I didn't have it dated, even though I could do it myself, I feel like I wouldn't do it. So I do like this one. If I'm being completely honest, the paper is okay. The new Temu River paper this year. I still like the old Temu River paper. That was my favorite. That was the whole reason why I was like, ooh, I love Hobonichi. Well, not the whole reason, but a lot of it. I really like the crinkliness of the paper. And there is definitely a big difference. I'm still using the January start, and it has the old Temu River paper in it. It's just, I'm going to use this until I can't anymore, and then I will have to say goodbye to that Temu River paper, and I'm very sad. But we'll get into more about paper. But the Hobonichi Cousin is my catch-all planner. I use it for everything. Anything from memory keeping to recipes to journaling and just my daily schedule. This mostly stays at home on my desk. I love this cover. It was from the Hobonichi store. I don't know how to say her name and I don't remember, but I will link it down below. I'm not even sure if it's still available, but I really enjoy this cover a lot. So that's the Hobonichi Cousin. I have the Hobonichi Weeks. This is actually the cats one. I just put Coffee Monster Co. It was a printout. I can't remember where I got the printout, which makes me sad because I know I have the summer one and a fall one, but I can't remember where I got it from. So if I can remember, I will let you know. I'll like either put it on the screen or I'll put it in the description. If you don't see anything, that means I couldn't find it and I can't remember. I'm bad like that, so I apologize. But I decided to print it out on white paper and I used it for my cover because it was springtime and I decided to go for it. This is a January start. My Hobonichi Weeks that I was using was the April start from last year. And then unfortunately, as we were going into April, that planner was no more. So this planner started off being, it was going to be like a gratitude planner where I was just going to use it. And I kind of started to, but then I didn't. So I decided instead of getting a new spring start, I decided to keep this one because I really do like the cats. Even though I don't have it showing right now, I do like the cats. And I set this up so cute and pretty. So, and my kids are in it and my cats and all the things. So I decided to just start in April and go forward. And then if I decide to use these back pages for more journaling, I will. But I will probably always have this or something similar. We'll see next year. But I do like having this. I use it for my to-do lists. I don't actually use it as like a planner. I just use it as like, well, this isn't a really good example because I did a different layout this week. So if you haven't seen this plan with me, go back and check that one out. But I typically write down my to-do list. Then I have like highs and lows, important appointments that I kind of just want in my face. And I have a market list and my mood tracker and my habit trackers and stuff like that. So I track different things in here that I do in my cousin. So this is just, excuse me, those allergies really kicking my butt. This is just a really pretty to-do list type planner. I do love this planner. It is small enough where it fits in my crossbody, like fanny pack. I don't even know what it's called, but it is small enough where it fits in there. So I do like to carry this with me if I'm going to the market or anything like that. That's why I keep my market list in here. And when I remember, I use the calendar, like to mark in any appointments and things like that. Although that actually reminds me, I need to get some like little transparent stickers so I can like just have them and then just be able to stick appointments in here because I usually use my phone to put in like appointments and things like that, but it kind of runs into trouble sometimes when I don't have, like when I'm on the phone and I'm not looking at it and I don't have something physical to look at. So I think I need to do that. I should probably make a note. But so these are like the two, these stayed. These are from the 2024 lineup. This one's just being used differently. Okay. Then we have the Hobonichi Han. So this book is getting a little chunky already. And this was going to be for all things Planning Life with Erin. And we started off using it and it was great. Here's the problem. I'm really only using the content calendar. And then this stuff was like the stuff that I was writing in this planner. So I decided this might be like a once in a while planner kind of thing. I still love the way I set it up. I do like the idea of a hardcover, but what was happening is that I'm not using the daily pages in the back, so I'm not sure. And it just wasn't, I wasn't feeling it. So I don't know. I don't want to force myself. Like I just said at the beginning of this video, I try not to force myself in it. But I look at things like this and I can probably redate it. I could do something with it in the future if I wanted to, or maybe I'll just use it like to bullet journal or something, or I'll just keep it on my shelf to look pretty because like it's so cute. Do I feel bad about it? Maybe not. I don't know, because I was just curious to see what it'd be like to plan in this, and I thought it'd be a good idea. It was a hardcover. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea, because honestly, if I'm being completely honest, I'm not a huge fan of hardcover books. I like soft books, so I don't feel bad about it. So this one is not going to be in or continuing into Q2. This a 5-year question a day. I got this at Walmart. I think it was like $10. I love this thing because I was deciding on whether or not I wanted the Hobonichi 5-year at the time. And I really just didn't want to spend the money. And then, I don't know, like have to write down something like every day. Like today I was blah, 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 you know. I liked this idea of having questions already written out for me, and then it takes like a minute. It's like not, it's just 2 lines, and I think it's great. And then you can just fill in the year. So I really like it. I've kept up with it pretty well. I have a couple of weeks that I have to kind of go back, but honestly, it doesn't take very much time. Although I did get a little too far away from the actual date, but excuse me, we went away for, you know, for a time, and then when we came back, all the things. So, but I do like this book. Sorry, I need to take a sip of something. My throat has been very dry. So this one's staying. I like this a lot, and I'm glad I decided to go with this. And like I said, it was like $10 at Walmart. If I can find it, if they still have it, I will link it down in the description, because I'm not sure if I linked it in my original video. But I'll check it out. And I will get any information I can for you if you're interested on this. And if I forget, feel free, message me on Instagram. I might not see your message on YouTube right away, but if you message me on Instagram, DM me, I will definitely get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, so this budget planner I also got from Amazon, I think it was. So we were using the Hobonichi. It's a day free. We were using this for our budget planning. And I like it just because there was like a calendar in here. And then I use these pages in the back for like weekly planning. Weekly budgeting. So I picked up this one. This is a monthly thing. Have I used it? No, but here's why. This went to, I think, April. Let me see. I just want to double check. I don't want to give you wrong information. I think it went to April though, or March. Let me see. Probably March, yeah. So it went to March. It ran out in April. I was going to jump into this, and I've started filling it out. I feel like this is good for like a main budget planner. So like the master budget goes in here kind of thing, because it is a monthly type thing, and it has like ideas and notes and spending and like some trackers and things. I don't like to budget monthly. Let me correct that. I would like to budget monthly, but the financial place that we are at right now, we are not able to do that. So we budget paycheck to paycheck. So I think this is good for like a master, you know, this is our ideas, and like maybe have some sort of a vision board for the month. We have the month and a year, and then your monthly budget. So like, just like something that I can like reference and say, okay, so these are all the amounts that we need. This is what I need to break it down to per week for now. I'm kind of still figuring out how I want to do it. I kind of started filling it out, I think. Yeah, I started filling it out where I just listed all the bills, all the debts, things like that. So with that being said, this stuff stayed the same. what am I adding in? Okay, if you've been around for a minute, I purchased the TN Sterling Ink Common Planner. I'm obsessed with this planner. Oh, actually, you know what? I should add in. I have my memory. Did I put it in here? Oh, I didn't. Where'd I put it? Oh, it's in I have my memory planner or my memory journal that I have in here also that I have been filling out here and there, which is also a traveler's notebook. I should probably put it in here. I'm trying to keep up with that. Sometimes I fall behind with my memory planning, but I try to like do it in here too. So this way I can just like print out the pictures and then like write about it and do that like as a Friday night like fun while Joe's gaming or whatever. But I do love this. I love this planner. I'm quite obsessed with it. So I decided to check it out. I did get it in April, I think, or the end of March. So I've been really liking the tracker. I've been using it. I've been really excited about it. I am going to be including this in my April flip when I go through the weeks and the cousins. So if you're interested, definitely subscribe to the channel so you'll be reminded with that too. And I didn't think I liked how these tabs came out, and yeah, they're kind of crooked, but that's all right. I put the notes tab down here, so that kind of filled that in a little bit, and I've been really, really, really enjoying this planner. I've been kind of experimenting with it, but mostly this is like, I think I might get into more depth with it and like have it be more time blocked, so maybe I can start to see how much time I'm spending doing household or personal things versus Planning Life with Erin things, and then hobbies, like making sure not complete balance, but somewhat balance. And aside from that, I just like planning in this. I love this paper, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I'm kind of like, well, maybe next year I should do the Common Planner instead of the Hobonichi Cousin, because I do like this paper. And honestly, if Hobonichi is not gonna have this Temu River paper that I like, then I'm like, well, but it's undated. The note pages are undated, so I'm unsure about that. So I figured, like, you know, we'll try it out. But so far, I'm really liking this. I'm quite obsessed with it. I have been journaling in the back a little bit here and there. I don't hold myself to do it every day, but I've been enjoying it thoroughly. So this is new to the planner stack. I am very much enjoying it. And I think that if you're looking for something that, so I had some people, when I first introduced this, I had some people say, well, can it replace your weeks? It probably, no, it can't. I keep saying it probably could, but it really can't. This is just a lot smaller. And I know Common Planner does have the week size. So like maybe that's what I hop into next year for the week size. But I do enjoy having this size planner. I like this layout where I have this space here where I can use it for lists or trackers or things like that, and then I have this for either daily planning or my to-do list. Like, I really enjoy sorry, my dad just cut in and my phone stopped filming. But what I was saying, I enjoy using this as a to-do list. The only thing that I don't like, if I'm being completely honest, and I think I said this in my last Plan With Me, I wish this whole thing was grid. I like the way my handwriting looks better when I have like the grid to write in, but this Sterling ink can't take the place of this. So this is what I'm using for, like I said, this is more like a smaller Hobonichi Cousin with the vertical. I love that. I like the size of this one, and I just think it's nice to have like 3 different sizes. I don't know. I'm obsessed with planning. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so what else is new? So if I'm not going to use the Han, this was originally for Planning Life with Erin things. So I'm not going to use the Han for that. What am I going to use? I'm going to use this. So here's the backstory. This is a Sterling ink. This is, I think it's just a A5 notebook. It's a monthly notebook. When I ordered it, I think it said it was like 100 and something pages. So I just assumed it was going to be a little bit more like the day-free weeks. And that worked really well for our weekly budgeting. So I bought this for that. I was wrong. There is 64 pages, I think. Or no, it said there were 64 pages in it. That's what it was. And I thought it was 64 note pages, but it's not. It's including the monthly layout. Probably said it in the description, but I just didn't read it. But this is not enough for me to use the calendar and then the note pages for budgeting. So I was like, well, I could just use this as like maybe a notebook or whatever. But then I started thinking about it, and because the Hobonichi Han isn't working the way I expected it to for Planning Life with Erin, I'm going to use this, and I'm going to use it as a content calendar. I haven't started using it yet, but I'm going to use this as a content calendar, and then I still have a few pages back here for brainstorming or just like maybe lists of things and ideas that I have. So I think this is going to work out great. I'll probably decorate it at some point. We'll see. But that's what I'm adding to this. So this is the Sterling Ink A5 monthly. So I like it. I love this color. Like this is my favorite part about it. I love the color. And there's just something about these planners. I don't know. They feel nice. So there we go. So that's going to be for Planning Life with Erin things going forward. And then, so I'm still out a weekly budget planner because this one ran out, right? So I went back onto the Sterling Ink website, and I ended up getting the A5 compact. So this is a full year, but I did the compact because I started realizing, oh, okay, so there's only, like, it's numbered, I think. Let's see. I think there's like 117 pages of notes, I think, right? Yeah. There's 117 note pages. And funny enough, when I was looking for this, I realized that I bought the compact for this. And if I bought the full size, I could have had probably enough pages in the back for each day of the week. But that's okay because it's all right. But I decided to go with this one because I feel like it's just the perfect amount of pages in the back. And then we have the calendar in the front. Oh, that's my budgeting because I have to set up my May and actually I want to do my April. Want to play around with it. But it has the calendar, and then we have more budgeting information. We have a weekly thing. So I was thinking with the weekly, because when I was in the Hobonichi, it was a day free. So we didn't have that. It was just the month and notes. So this has a weekly layout, and what I'm thinking is to help me like really see what we're spending money on, I'm going to use like a daily like spending, like what did I spend money on, kind of set that up, and then have a section for the bills that need to get paid or any auto pays and things like that, and maybe any money that's come in or out, and also I want to be able to keep track more of what I'm spending for Planning Life with Erin things versus like personal things, if that makes sense. So I think this is going to work out really well. I haven't set it up yet. I'm planning on doing like a setup video, again, just decorating. And then when we do like the monthly view, it would just be like, putting in some due dates and things like that so I can track it. And then we'll decorate like probably the weekly spread for whatever week is coming up. And I'm trying to like kind of brainstorm on some sort of like layout plan that I will like, but I do want to have the three things, or two of the key things that I want on there is like a daily spending, like what am I spending money on? Because sometimes, and I think we all do this, especially when it comes to spending money, I've been trying to be more of a cash spender rather than using my debit card. But a lot of times I'm like, oh, it's only $2. Oh, it's only $5, and then that adds up. And it adds up. I can do math really well, but I think physically seeing it will work really well for me because I'm also an out of sight, out of mind person. So when my money's in the bank, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have like $100 in there. And then like slowly but surely, and then I open up the bank account. I'm like, wait, where'd half of it go? But that $5 here and $10 here, and the kids need this, and I forgot my coffee, so let me buy coffee. It all adds up. So I think writing it down is going to be very helpful because we have some things that I'd really like to see happen. Spencer's birthday's coming up. Weston's birthday was today. And it was kind of eye-opening because the plan that we had for Weston's gift didn't work. So then we had to like readjust. And I also wanted to go wild this year, but it just was too much money for me. So I'm hoping for next year, maybe that will be something that's in the cards for me. And then there's a couple other planner things that are coming up over the summer and then in the fall. And I would like to go to New Orleans. So I have a very long laundry list, and also probably going to need some appliances since we've been in this house for going on 11 years. So I want to make sure I have a plan for that when that happens, because typically what happens for us is we start saving for something and then something comes up. And then we have to either like clear out that what we were saving for and then some, and then we fall behind on things. So I'm hoping this helps. That was a really long explanation. So we've got 2 new ones, well 3, and they're all common planners. They're all Sterling Inks. So Maybe next year I'll be in sterling ink. I don't know. Anything like full time and not have the Hobonichis. I'm not sure how this is going to work out, but so far this is the one that I've been in. I love this paper. I don't know what it is. It's very soft. It's white. For a long time, I did not like this color, like this creamy color. And you can definitely see, I think you guys can see the difference on camera. But I used to feel like this color was like dirty, like an ivory color to me was always like a dirty color. Apparently I have hit some sort of change in my life. Like, you know, they say you go through like changes every 7 years. So, here are some things that have changed. I like squash now. I never liked butternut squash before. Now I like it. I never really cared for like an off-white ivory. I always liked bright white. But now I'm really digging like the creams and the ivories, and also was never really a big fan of like orange and yellow, but I'm really digging, but it has to be the right shade. Definitely giving me cozy vibes. I love it. But I kind of miss this. I kind of miss the white paper, I'm not going to lie. So I like that. This is really soft paper. I don't know. It has like a crinkle to it, but not anything close to the old Temu River paper, which I don't think I'm going to find anything that has this type paper. But I do like this. So you never know what's going to happen for 2025. I'm already thinking about it. We're only April. Hi. I'm already thinking about it, but I'm fairly confident that these are the planners that are going to take me to the end of the year. Because I think I've finally narrowed it down to what I actually need. Like I had, when I was a Happy Planner, that's where my roots come from. I started off with Happy Planner, but I think I was using a dashboard. Yes, I was using a dashboard for like my content creation and tracking things and things like that. And it was great, but it was a lot of space. So I just started doing it like in the Hobonichi for 2023. And it worked out good, except when I had ideas, like I just had like a notebook lying around and I would write down some ideas because I have like random thoughts. And if I don't write it down, I will forget. Like I have a notepad on my counter and sometimes I just scribble. Like I have, let me see if I can show you something. I think it's over here. So I have like this, and it has just ideas for content and titles and things like that. So I have like notepads everywhere. But I want to be able to take these scraps and put them in here, and then, you know, certain collaborations and sponsorships and things like that that may come in. I want to make sure I get it on the calendar. So when I'm looking at my week, I know, or the next couple of weeks, I know what I need to prepare for. So I think this is definitely going to work. I think that this section in the back is great for brainstorming, and then the calendar will be great for my content planning. So I'm really excited. This one, I'm going to say this, I don't really love this color green, like the forest, the dark green. I like more of like a sage green or a matcha, but this was all they had. I think it was either this or pink, and I wasn't really feeling pink. So we went with the green. Green's money, so I thought maybe this would be good, but I might get a cover for this. I don't know. I wonder. If you guys, I'm going to try it because I do have this cover for the Han, so it might fit. It might be too big though. I don't know. Let me know. I don't know if she has any more covers on her website, so I might have to track down one. Maybe I can use my Midori. I'll see if it'll fit. It might be a little stretched out, but I want to, if you know if a Midori cover will fit on here, let me know. Because I'd like to maybe cover it, maybe put some stickers on it. I'm not sure. I don't know yet. So yeah. So that is the planner lineup. So I've got 3 active planners that I try to get in every week. And then we have our budget planner, content, 5-day or 5-year question a day. And then this is going to be like the master planner, which is nice because I do like this. I like how it's a little bit bigger. It also came with some stickers and has like a nice pocket in here so I can put like those quarterly bills in here. And again, just reference it so that I know what's coming up. I really like that idea. So this is the Q2 update planner lineup. If you have any questions or anything, let me know down in the comments. I'll try my best to answer any questions you might have. And I'm really confident. I really like this. But like anything, I might try it, it might not work, but I think it's going to, because I basically figured out what I didn't like with what I was using, what I did like with what I had, and tried my best to kind of replicate it. And I could have gotten another Hobonichi day free, but I don't know. I wanted to try something different. And I think if I'm being completely honest, I wanted to get a feel of what it's like to be in here, and just see if I like it, because you never know, it could be a contender for next year. Okay, so that's going to do it for me. If you're interested in subscribing to the channel, if you are looking for all things planners, creative planning, stickers, markers, fountain pens, unboxing, Amazon hauls, sticker hauls, all the things, this is the channel for you. So go ahead and hit subscribe and then hit that little bell notification so you're notified anytime we come out with something new. Typically the schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I sprinkle in some bonus videos in between. Not every week, but definitely Monday, Wednesday, and Friday our new videos are up here on the channel. If you like this video or any other video on the channel, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel and I definitely appreciate it. So thank you very much for all your support, all the love, and all the things. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. My family thanks you. So, okay. I have yacked off your ear for long enough today. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come and hang out with me. I know that we're all busy, so it is greatly appreciated. And until I see you again, have a beautiful week and keep planning. Bye.